Have you ever thought about losing your job or your business and that fear or frustration just takes over? Now imagine it really happens. Losing your job or your business, or having long illness, or suddenly needing to fly back home. Without an emergency fund, you will probably go into debts. And that on itself is so stressful. That's why you need an emergency fund. Emergency fund is money you set aside for unexpected events. It's not for shopping or trips, it's for true emergencies. It is a safety net. It can take you for 3 months, 6 months, or even a year without going into debts or stopping living a life you've been living. Why should you even care about having an emergency fund when you have your business that is booming or you have your job that is paying you very well? It's because the benefits of having an emergency fund go beyond money. 1, peace of mind. You sleep better knowing that you're prepared. These things of being intimidated by a boss all the time, I'm terminating you. And when you hear that word, you feel like, you can't sleep because you know very well that you can't live without a job for 3 months, for 6 months, or 1 year when you don't have that job. 2, you avoid debts. You will never need to go for debts when you have an emergency fund. You never need to swipe a credit card when you know that you have an emergency fund. 3, independency. You will never call for friends, family, because you need a help or life has surprises you. No, you will be independent knowing you have an emergency fund. 4, job loss. In case you lose a job, you can still live your life for the next 3 months, 6 months, or a year looking for another job, and you are living your own life. You not stop living because you've lost a job. Another benefit, it covers surprises, medical bills, maybe urgent travel, or car repair. All that can be handled without a panic. It protects also your goals. Maybe you've saved your money for a particular goal. You'll never pull it out because you'll have emergency fund. Now that you know why it is so important to have an emergency fund, let's get into 6 simple steps I use to build an emergency fund. Hey everyone, I'm Becky and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are welcome. On this channel, I share tips on managing money abroad, building financial freedom, and personal growth so that you can live a life you truly want. Step 1, set a goal. The first step is to set a goal. You need to know how much you're going to save. Let me say your living expenses monthly 500k Ugandan shillings. If it is that and you want to save for 3 months, meaning that's 1.5 million Ugandan shillings. Know how much that if it is big, you can reduce till you reach to 1.5 million Ugandan shillings. When you're done with that, you got 6, then a year. The aim here is just to know the amount of money you're working towards. And this gives your saving a purpose and it is easy for you to save it. Step 2, start small and be consistent. You don't need to have a lot of money, huge amount to start saving for emergency fund. Start with that small amount you have, but continue being consistent. Continue doing it. That little by little, with time it adds up. Step 3, open a separate account. Keep your emergency fund away from daily spending accounts. For me, I use money market fund account where I put my emergency fund. In case I'm not using it, no any emergency, it is earning some interest for me. So I recommend money market fund where you can save your emergencies and in case you need it, you can get it in 1 day. And in case you're not using it, it is there making some interest for you. Step 4, make it automatic. Set a fixed amount of money you want to be transferred to your account, to your emergency fund account monthly, and let it happen without you even thinking about it. This way, it helps you to stay consistent and you never get temptation of even not saving. Step 5, build gradually. Your fund doesn't have to be perfect overnight. Increase your contribution as your income also increases. Start small and start now. Over the time, your emergency fund will grow and will increase. Start now, keep it realistic and sustainable. Step 6, reassess and adjust. Life changes and your fund should too. Maybe you started building your emergency fund when you're single. Now you're married. Now you have kids. So obviously you have to also change your emergency fund because your expenses increase. So meaning the one maybe you started emergency fund 500k Ugandan shillings monthly. So now your living expenses are 800k Ugandan shillings. So obviously you have to change your emergency fund too. So keep it that way. For me, I review after 6 months. After every 6 months, I review my emergency fund. You can also do that way so that life doesn't surprise you in case of emergencies. Those are 6 steps I use to build my emergency money abroad. Set a goal. Start small and be consistent. Open a separate account. Make it automatic. Build gradually. And finally, reassess and adjust. If you found this helpful, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit notification bell so that you never miss tips on managing money abroad. Also, comment on what are your biggest money challenges while living abroad. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye-bye.